Banchero sets a solid pick, and then he quickly rolls into open position.
And Shams, we're seeing a transition in regional media, the RSN, the Regional Sports Network, with cord cutting impacting revenues.
Yeah, local RSNs is a big part of the NBA, and the availability of local team broadcasts via streaming is certainly skyrocketing. Every team, Utah, Phoenix, has their own flair to this, and it definitely has the potential to unlock an even larger viewership. The national broadcasters, big guys, especially here at 2K TV, but the local audience is very much an important part of the NBA ecosystem.
Orlando making a switch here. Jones is checked in. A nice shot by MP.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Now here's Bane. 9 points in the game. Pass to Banchero. Outside Carter. 5 to shoot. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
His lack of offense is certainly not helping. Tough to overcome that.
Dosunmu can't hit.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Now here's Bane. 6 on the shot clock. Orlando needs to get off a shot here. Black, no good. Chicago leading by 15. Stolen by Carter. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Outside Bane. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good on the bucket. Bane's got 11 points.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Pass to MP. Lets it go from deep. And it's Bane with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Now here's Banchero. And here's Bane. The baseline J. Can't hit that one.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
MP right side. Launches a three. It's rebounded by Banchero. Magic trail by 13. And even as the NBA enters the first year of its lucrative new broadcasting deal, Shams, still plenty of fixation on the ratings.
Yeah, and we've heard directly from the league that it's part of the culture of the NBA to be self-critical. And when you look at the growth of the NBA year over year, perhaps that...
From deep, MP. And again, Chicago, no good. And so Banchero will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. On the court for the Bulls. Buzelis out there with MP. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then there's Kevin Huerter. And it's Dosunmu in it to 3. Pulls up. Suggs, no good.
Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
And here's MP from outside. Orlando has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Pass to Wagner. Fires for 3. Chicago grabs the miss. MP's got rebound number 8 now.
How many shots has he missed this quarter? Might be time to find offense elsewhere. And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
Black's checked in for Wagner. And the Bulls also making a change. White's checked in. Nails it from beyond the arc. Suggs has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Pass to Dosunmu. Payne against White. Here's Buzelis. Fires in the triple.
I think it's great to see that kind of confidence in a young guy like Buzelis.
Well, we know about three-pointers, but rim threats provide that counterbalance too, Shams.
No doubt. Protecting the rim, playing defense, and playing with verticality, that's very, very important. And we saw a lot of draft picks going to mobile, athletic big men, guys who can protect and punish the rim while also being able to move their feet. You need to have a defensive presence down low.
There's so much ground to cover defensively in the NBA now.
They are winning this game. Largely because of his effort.
Orlando's gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Banchero passes to Suggs. That's good. And it's Banchero with the assist. Suggs has got 6 in the quarter.
After having none in the first, he gets 2 3-point shots to go here.
From deep, MP connects again from distance.
Oh my, he is scorching hot. Another 3.
And he's approaching the franchise record for threes in a game. Now here's Banchero. The D's right on him. Banchero with a screen on Giddey. 4 on the clock. Suggs, no good.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Banchero right side. And there's a defensive 3-second call. Orlando shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee.
And not many guards are built like Bane. He's excellent shooting it from deep, but also has the ability to defend at a high level.
Looking at who's out there now for Orlando. Bataze comes in for Wagner. And it's Jones in for Black. Banchero with a screen on Giddey. Jones from outside. Keeps it alive. Great positioning on the putback. Banchero's got 10 points.
Oh, what tenacity on the boards. Banchero takes pleasure in capitalizing on the offensive glass.
And there's a 3-second violation. All right, now that we have a break, let's take a look at which teams capitalized from the line last season. In third, the Bulls.
It's one thing to be aggressive getting to the line. And last year, they made good on the opportunities when they presented themselves.
Orlando making some changes. Carter, he's checked in for Bataze, and Franz Wagner subbed in for Jones. And Shams with younger teams like OKC taking the reins. New stars for fans to get acquainted with. Any concern there from the league?
You know, BA, I think the parity in all these young up-and-coming players is good, and it would probably be more of a concern if these young teams weren't as formidable. But listen, stars like LeBron James.
And again for 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for second in most threes in a game.
Now it's a 4-way tie between himself, Curry, Zach LaVine, and Damian Lillard.
seconds to foul.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Chicago passing it around. From deep, MP. Good! Another from three.
There it is, a shot that puts them tied at the top of the record books.
Masterclass in three-point shooting. Amazing.
Yeah, amazing indeed. 14 triples alongside Captain Klay Thompson, that is.
Inside, Carter. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Some nice physicality there from Carter, going right into the defense.
At the line for your Magic, Wendell Carter, taking 2 shots.
Good on the second one.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, Brian. Paolo Banchero is trying to become more vocal. He said being the best player on the team, you've got to speak up. You can't ever be quiet, because at the end of the day, I'm a high-Q player. I see the game really well, and if I'm not out there talking the game, it's doing everyone a disservice. Back over to you.
Outstanding. Allie, we appreciate the report. And Shams, thanks for dropping in, man. It is always a pleasure to have you.
Likewise, we've got to do this again soon. I've got news coming up on the other line here. Hold on, yeah, I'm going to run, but we'll definitely do this again soon.
Oh, we know he's always got news. Always a pleasure to have Shams drop in. He knows everything that's going on in the league.
He sure does, and knows it even before most players. I mean, heck, I'm surprised he didn't tell me something about me that I didn't know.
For 3, connects again from distance.
And that is a 3 that will put him in the record books.
The most triples ever in a game. History being made.
And 15 threes for MP, passing Klay Thompson's record from 2018. Just a privilege to witness it.
Shot clock at 6. Carter from outside, and another 3 for Orlando.
That's his 3rd triple of the game. It's the first one in the second quarter.
And Giddey has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. Dosunmu on the wing.
He takes a breather from his ongoing three-point barrage. What a game.
Doing damage on the road. You talk about a big-time performance.
Boy, how about the performance so far from deep? He's been that good.
Here's MP. Good. He hits again. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls firmly in control with an impressive 28-point lead as the quarter ends. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense.
I don't see the fight. They're getting pushed around. You really see it on the glass.
They need some of that diesel energy in the... Changing gears now, this should be interesting. Let's hear what the fans want to say. Master Funkman asks if you could harness the power. That's it for us.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Wagner and Banchero, the lethal front court pair. Suggs and Bane team up as the backcourt. And it's Carter in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Well, Grant, when you watch an NBA game today, do you wish you played in this era?
Oh, no doubt. It's a lot more open, and there's a greater emphasis on skill and player health. Oh, and by the way, those checks aren't too bad either.
From deep, Giddey. It's rebounded by Wagner.
Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
Pass to Banchero. Outside Carter. On the wing, Suggs. Picked by Carter. Giddey with a double team. Suggs, the pass to Wagner. From deep, Bane. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. White finds MP. No good with the triple. Orlando has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Count it. Banchero's got 12.
He can play big and tough. I mean, Banchero bangs his way in.
Giddey against Suggs. Pulls up on the wing. No good off the glass.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Carter, a screen on White. Back to Carter. Deflects the pass. The three from Suggs. Nails it from 3. He's got 12.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Here's MP. The kick out to White. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And the Magic with possession. They've gone on an 8-0 run. Outside Bane. White with the steal. Pass to MP. Releases. And it's Orlando with a rebound.
Bad offense to begin the second half. 4 misses right off the bat.
Kicks it out to Bane. Now Carter. Clock at 6. The 3 from Banchero. And another 3 for Orlando.
And I think we're going to see a lot of nights like this from Banchero. He is built to score and never seems to take a play off.
All right, Clark, let me ask you this. What can other big men learn from Wendell Carter Jr.?
I like his steadiness. He's shown a maturity since he's been in the league. He doesn't seem to get too high or low emotionally. You need fire and competitiveness and physicality to play down low, but you still have to control yourself, and I think he does a good job of that.
Wagner outside. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
To the inside. Here's Banchero. Good on the 13-footer. Banchero's got 7 now in this quarter.
I just love the ball movement.
MP, a screen on Carter. Giddey passes to White. And here's MP from outside. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Yeah, very accurate shot by MP. He must have been drilling these since a young age.
Suggs outside. Orlando moving the ball around. And Carroll with a screen on Giddey. Suggs, the pass to Bane. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Bane's got 18 points in the game. Chicago leading by 18. MP, a screen on Suggs. To the middle. And stolen by Suggs. And Carroll passes to Carter. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Giddey.
Wendell Carter Jr. is hard to stop down low.
Well, Grant, you look at the Bulls, middling on both ends. What's their biggest need?
You know, B.A., I think it's length and athleticism. You can't have enough of those type of players in today's game. You look at their activity stats, the steals, offensive rebounds, very much in need of a boost.
Dosunmu on the wing. He's checked by Carter. Another 3 for Chicago.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal. If he were just a touch more efficient tonight, I think the score would look a lot different.
MP, the pass to Dosunmu. Now MP. Jacks up a 3. Orlando with the rebound. Bane's got 4 rebounds in the game. Giddey against Suggs. Pass to Carter. Outside Bane. Let's go with a three. He drops it from range. Bane's got 9 points now in the second half.
What a performance. Hit 2 from beyond the arc in the first half, and he's added 3 more since.
It's off his foot. It's being called a kicked ball. Black checked in for Suggs. Jones, he's checked in for Chicago. And here's MP from outside. It's hauled in by Black. Magic trail by 16. White with the steal. MP outside, puts up a three. And again, no good by Chicago.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
On target from range.
Shooting off the catch or creating off the bounce, Banchero does both equally well. First in opponent points per game, and they caused a lot of headaches with their on-ball defense. They cracked the top 10 in team steals. More than a few games changed because of their aggressive D.
And they wanted to make an impact on the defensive end and accomplish that goal. First in the league in blocks, a defensive powerhouse. Pass to Black, three-pointer. The rebound by MP. MP's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. Dosunmu outside, fires the three. Here's MP. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Anthony Black.
I love MP's mindset. His approach to the game mentally is really impressive. I mean, guys always are chirping at him, but he maintains his composure and doesn't get rattled at all.
Well, after the Magic traded away Dwight Howard back in 2012, seems like they spent about a decade in limbo, Grant.
That's so true, B.A. And once they finally committed to building through the draft, the turnaround was pretty rapid, showing the upside of drafting and developing from the ground up.
From outside the arc, Orlando grabs the miss. Wagner's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Bane, three-pointer, and he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Dosunmu outside. And here's MP from outside. Orlando with the rebound.
He's fallen into a bit of a slump this quarter. How quickly things can turn.
Here's Buzelis, guarded by Banchero. And here's MP from outside. Pure from three-point range. MP's got 58.
Relentless in his approach. He has one thing on his mind: close this game out.
Here's Banchero. Picked by Carter. 6 to shoot. The three is up. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's pass to Buzelis. Chicago passing it around. Stolen by Carter. Down low. Here's Banchero. And it's MP with a rebound.
No such thing as an easy bucket most of the time in the NBA, but I'm surprised he missed that.
And that one's good. MP's got 9 points in the quarter.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like